Good morning guys, my name is Chandrajit Mukherjee and I welcome you all to this is the 6th lecture series on the salient features of the Indian Constitution, and today we are going to discuss the 6th feature. So let's get started. Today we're going to discuss the 6th feature of the Indian Constitution, which is the synthesis of parliamentary sovereignty and judicial supremacy. Now before I discuss this, let me tell you that those who are regularly watching my videos and those who are getting some benefit out of these series of videos, I have just one request, that before you see this video, please, and if you have not seen the other videos in the past, then you must watch those videos, because each and every single video is related to the past videos. And to establish this fact, let me tell you this, that the synthesis of parliamentary sovereignty and judicial supremacy is the concept that we are going to discuss today, but this is somewhere deeply rooted in the fundamentals of what we discussed in the yesterday's class, which is the parliamentary form of government that India has adopted. So you see, until and unless you understand the principle why India adopted the parliamentary procedure, parliamentary system in the government structure, it would be difficult for you to understand the synthesis of parliamentary sovereignty and judicial supremacy. Anyways, let's begin with the topic. Parliamentary, it's a synthesis. Synthesis means that there are two extremes. You synthesize the both. It's a sort of a reconciliation. You reconcile both ends without hampering the basic essence of the two. So reconcile is something, or synthesize is something that is done while making our Indian Constitution. A synthesis between the two extremes. One extreme is the parliamentary sovereignty and the other extreme is judicial supremacy. Now, parliamentary sovereignty is taken from the British system or the British Constitution. The supremacy of the judiciary, judicial supremacy, has been taken from the American Constitution. Now we have amalgamated these two ends. How? By making some changes. We have taken the supremacy of judiciary and sovereignty of the parliament with some major changes. Number one, when we talk about the judicial supremacy, we have taken the concept from US Constitution, but the system, the procedure, the pattern that the US judiciary depends on is the due process of law. That means the judges can go beyond the letters of the law in order to achieve the complete justice. So whatever is written in the law, it is not mandatory for the judges to look into, or to limit their knowledge or to limit their wisdom into that particular text. The judges can go beyond the law which is written and can apply their wisdom and can apply their minds in order to achieve complete justice. Now, India adopted procedure established by law. Now, procedure established by law here is that the judges are limited while their application of mind. They cannot look beyond the letters of the law. This was the system in India until and unless the Maneka Gandhi case took place, wherein the Article 21, the application of Article 21, the application of due process of law got enhanced. Now we will come to that while discussing Article 21 in the Fundamental Rights chapter. But as of now, you must understand that India believed in procedure established by law until Maneka Gandhi case, wherein Article 21 got expanded. But still India believes in a procedure established by law, but that procedure has to be just, fair and reasonable. Right? Now, this is the change that we made while adopting the judicial supremacy. Now, when it comes to the British Parliament, British Constitution, we've taken the sovereignty of the Parliament. Yes, we have taken the sovereignty of the Parliament, but at the same time, we have introduced a concept of judicial review over the Parliament's power to make laws. That means Parliament cannot make any laws whatsoever it wants, because there are certain caveats, certain mandates. But the question is, India adopted a system wherein the Parliament is sovereign in making laws, but at the same time there is a judicial review by the supremacy of the judiciary concept, wherein the judiciary can check the Parliament's power of making laws, taking into consideration the mandate of the Constitution. But suppose if the legislatures, if the Parliament is not happy with the judgment given by the Supreme Court, then the particular government which is in power can again amend something in the Constitution and overrule or in retaliation to those judgments, it can make amendments to the entire Constitution. So Indian Constitution did not provide there is a hierarchy between the executive, legislature or the judiciary, and therefore this conflict is very obvious. So what you need to understand, the sui generis mechanism, sui generis supremacy of the judiciary and the sui generis parliamentary sovereignty and its reconciliation, its synthesize the synthesis of the two, at the same time taking into consideration the needs of the the R at that point of time. So what is important here is to note that there is a triangle, as you must be seeing, as you might visualize. At one end you have the parliamentary sovereignty, at the other end you have the judicial supremacy, and at the third end, or the third angle rather, you have the constitutional mandates. I hope this point is quite clear. Thank you so much for joining to this morning session. This video will be uploaded in both Instagram and Nutshell, our YouTube channel. So please do subscribe. Thank you.